Fuller House.
Yeah.
Full House was an essential part of my childhood.
Full House was my childhood.
I wanted to live in that house.
Cut it out. I remember being religiously dedicated to Full House.
If you didn't watch Full House, you probably didn't have a childhood.
And it's one of those where I watched it live, and everybody younger than me has still watched every single episode.
Every time it's on reruns, I have to watch it.
It's like so cheesy, but so perfect at the same time.
Everywhere you look, everywhere your heart is a heart. I hand to hold on to.
Everywhere you look, everything you see. There's a face, there's a heart.
Someone to hold you.
Insert San Francisco.
This is classic. As soon as you heard this song, you come running down the stairs like, everyone hold the phone, Full House is on.
I love the title sequence, but it's so much like, we're in San Francisco right now.
Oh, and in case you didn't know, this bridge is in San Francisco.
Oh, and then here are the Painted Ladies. Get it? We're in San Francisco?
And that row of houses, San Francisco.
That's what the Painted
Oh, well, I didn't know it had a cool name.
People go to that park just to take the pictures.
Just to roll around.
I've been to San Francisco 3 times, tried to recreate it all 3 times. Huge fail. It doesn't help that I don't have a family. It's just me. Like, where are my 3 dads?
This is my impression of every character in that show's opening.
My favorite Full House character. I feel like I'd have to go with Michelle just because I was the baby of my family.
Are you ready for your first day of 3rd grade?
Are you ready for your 3rd year of 7th grade?
This was the launching pad for the Olsen twins, who took over the world. I feel like you were more into them than I was.
Loved the Olsen twins. Billboard Dad, Passport to Paris.
Lily's seen all their movies.
Which are
comics, I'm
terrible,
sure.
by the way.
MK and A are not gonna be in Fuller House.
How sad, like my favorite characters, they just jump off.
They aren't in the new series because they don't consider themselves actresses.
Apparently they asked Elizabeth Olsen, who's their little sister, who's a phenomenal actress, if she wanted to do it. She's doing the Avengers. She doesn't need to do Fuller House.
Good for them, because they're fashionistas now, okay? They're making handbags and sunglasses. They don't need some Netflix low-budge show. You know who does need it? Jodie Sweetin.
That's when you gotta grow your hair, nurture it with the proper accoutrements, and then flaunt it.
Favorite character is for sure Uncle Jesse.
We love Uncle Jesse.
We grew up on Uncle Jesse.
I wish I grew up on Uncle Jesse.
All I could think about was how hot Uncle Jesse was.
He's so sexy.
Uncle Jesse was my first crush. Every time he played with the Beach Boys, I was like, Uncle Jesse.
Also, Uncle Jesse's mullet. Shout out to that.
Oh, his hair.
Oh, that hair.
And that skin, I love. He was like, didn't he play a
so
Greek guy? Like that Greek skin.
Olive and Mediterranean and gorgeous.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, having a crush on Uncle Jesse and referring to him as Uncle Jesse was and is weird.
Still feels right to me. Still feels right to me.
I'm sorry, is there something else about Full House that people care about?
It's me, Pee Wee Herman. Ha! Do you want to go to my playhouse? Ha ha!
There's also Uncle Joey's impressions. He was amazing at impressions.
He's great and he did all the voices.
Hi, Michelle. It's me, Kermit the Frog.
I feel like only Uncle Jesse went down in history, but I thought Uncle Joey's pretty cool.
Uncle Joey dated Alanis Morissette.
In real life, IRL?
Real life.
Isn't that ironic?
It's like rain.
Alanis Morissette wrote a song about Uncle Joey?
Yeah.
Jagged Little Pill is about Uncle Joey? He cheated on her?
Kimmy Gibbler. What a
Kimmy, the annoying neighbor next door.
Kimmy Gibbler is one of the most annoying characters to ever be on TV.
Talk about a lack of boundaries.
Kimmy Gibbler.
Oh no, thank God.
I have a neighbor who drives me crazy on Facebook. Like, could you imagine your insane neighbor coming over all of the time?
I kind of was Kimmy Gibbler.
I think I am the Kimmy Gibbler.
You might have never grown out of it.
I don't relate to Kimmy Gibbler because she was super annoying and I'm not annoying. I'm actually pretty perfect. Where's my coffee? Hello?
There's no boundaries in this household. They need a lock. Get a lock on the door. That would solve the Kimmy Gibbler problem.
Sometimes you wanted to punch her in the face, and then sometimes you just wanted to hang out with her.
I always wanted to punch her in the face. Okay.
Comet, this book has all the world records in it.
Comet the dog was a very famous dog. Wasn't he in something else, too? He was Air Bud. Comet the dog was Air Bud. Comet's the most famous person on this show.
You know what, I bet that dog has more money than probably my whole family combined. He's probably more talented than me, too.
Now what do we do? I think we're supposed to kiss. Nah.
There were so many good cameos. Taj Mowry was a cameo.
Taj Mowry on the show is the cutest thing in the entire
Taj
world.
Mowry was adorable. He played Michelle's friend Teddy, who moved away.
I know, it was so sad.
You had everybody from the Beach Boys to Candace Cameron's brother Kirk to Urkel. They would put Urkel on every show.
Urkel was on Full House?
Stefan Urkel. Was he trying to date DJ?
Did I do that?
The set of that show was amazing.
Didn't you want to live in that house so bad?
So bad.
It was a pretty large house.
How did they afford that house in San Francisco? San Francisco is so expensive.
I'd say about 95% of the show exists only in the living room and maybe the kitchen.
I loved the kitchen.
Yeah, you're right. That was the hub of the house.
Yeah, that was the hub. That was the heart of the house.
The girls' bedrooms were everything.
The girls' bedrooms were my dream bedroom when I was a kid. Goals.
DJ even had a treadmill in her bedroom, which was like, whoa. But Uncle Joey lived in like a tiny like kitchenette area. Do you remember that?
Don't remember.
Uncle Jesse and Aunt Becky
They lived upstairs.
They lived in the basement. No, wait. They had a recording studio or a radio station in the basement. That house was like never ending.
But they lived upstairs.
With their twins.
Yes.
They had a pretty bump base.
Oh yeah, with the recording studio.
You know they had some weird sex up in that attic. I love the backyard.
You love the backyard?
I love the backyard. It looks
Really?
so fake.
Didn't DJ have her first kiss there?
That's why I love the backyard.
Oh, man,
Also,
that was
I
good.
love the backyard because of Kimmy Gibbler.
Yes.
Did we ever go in Danny's room?
Danny didn't have a room.
Oh my God. We didn't see Danny Tanner's room.
Why do we never see Danny Tanner's room?
What was happening in there? Was he a sociopath?
Does he live in the Tanner house?
But Danny was like sexually ambiguous. He never had a girlfriend, did he?
I don't want to see Bob Saget's bedroom. So I'm really glad if we didn't see it because that's not right.
You got it, dude.
Oh, so many catchphrases on this show.
What was your favorite?
You got it, dude.
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 And Stephanie.
How rude.
How rude.
How rude.
How rude. And Uncle Jesse would say, have mercy.
Have mercy.
Do you remember that? It was so sexy. I was like 4 years old and I was like, I like that.
Have mercy, because he thinks he's Elvis.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I still don't know. Was it hand mercy or have mercy?
Have mercy.
I've been saying hand mercy my whole life.
Stop.
What does have mercy mean?
What is
have
hand mercy?
Why would he be speaking so biblically? Have mercy. That doesn't make any sense.
No, he's like, oh, like Becky, like have mercy.
hand mercy.
Or cut it out, Uncle Joey.
Cut it out.
Cut it out. But I don't know what the it was.
Cut it out.
What was the it? Was it this or this?
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Cut. He's cutting. I don't know.
DJ, we're still a family. And now is when we really need to stick together.
Full House taught me the greatest moral lessons of my life. First of all, family comes first, no matter what.
Basically, the lessons are don't steal dad's car, don't smoke in the bathroom with your evil friend Gia.
Don't do drugs, don't drink.
Oh, to have slow talks about stuff with your daddy?
It was the original Modern Family. They didn't have a mom
You're
and
right.
dad. It was a very untraditional scenario that worked.
Full House taught me that if your wife dies, you get your two most deadbeat, ridiculous friends to move into your beautiful home in San Francisco, raise your 3 kids, and everything's gonna be fine.
If you want more Throwback, click to the left to watch 8 times Leo got snubbed for an Oscar, or click to the right to see 5 of the most underrated pop stars. That's over on Debatable.